So, you're here because you're interested in the stock market, whether it's a beginner or a student doing extra co-circulars. Either way, this video explains the stock market in as simple as possible for beginners and some tips and tricks to reading stock graphs. The first thing you want to know is the term stock and shares. Shares refer to the exact amount of shares you own. For example, I own 10 shares in Apple. Stock is more broad in what you own. Next, we have the meaning of actually owning shares in a company. When you buy a share, let's say one share for $10, then your assets are now worth $10. If the worth of this share goes down, depending on the company's performance you have invested in, then your worth will go down. If the worth goes up, so does your asset. When you think it's been enough time owning this share, you can sell it. The reason many people call the stock market a gamble is because 99% of people don't take the small step to learn the simple way of making the stock market a guaranteed money farm. That is, if you pay attention. First of all, selling stocks is always done either comfortably or in a desperate crash sell. When buying a stock, there is always a brokerage, normally around 0.05% of the transaction being made, depending on what broker and country. Additionally, the most important part of buying a stock is considering their past history, if they're known to rise over and over. A company like Apple or Nvidia would be a good trust to buy a stock in, but a bank wouldn't be the safest option. When you're buying a stock, you want to make sure in advance how many shares you want to purchase, as repeating to buy stocks can put you in a loss. Finally, once you've bought however many shares in whatever company you want, you need to keep observing the stock to make sure you don't go in a loss. And there are many easy ways to do this. First, you want to keep an eye on the stock graph. If it's been down and looks like it's rising, that may be a sign you will profit a lot, but need to sell it soon, as stocks always go up, a little down, up and down. Now you know the beginner's level of reading a stock graph and making sure you only make profits. You know what a brokerage is and the difference in stocks and shares. Let's move on to some small tips and tricks for trading in the stock market. Number 1, look for trustworthy companies to keep your shares safe in, which brings us to number 2, never underestimate losses you can take no matter the company. Losses can happen, and if you don't read them soon enough, you'll lose lots of money. Number 3, never buy a share more than twice. The brokerage will put you at a loss, so before buying a stock, always plan in advance for your transaction. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe. It's free and helps me a ton. This goes for the same on liking and commenting. Good luck and have a great day.